let's talk about something that most people don't have a name for, but almost everyone has experienced it at some time. We're talking about food noise. Food noise is that constant mental chatter about food. What am I going to eat? Did I blow it today? Should I snack? Should I not snack? Is this plate too much? Am I eating too much, or do I need more? It's that quiet, but even more, sometimes very loud voice that lives in the back of your brain all day long. And for some people, it's just always there, from breakfast to bedtime. Now, here's the key thing I want you to hear. Food noise is not a personality trait. It is not a lack of discipline. And it's definitely not a moral failing. Food noise is biological. Your brain has an actual hunger center. It lives deep in a region called the hypothalamus. Now, think of the hypothalamus as the hunger headquarters of your body. And that hunger center is constantly getting messages from hormones in your body, like one hormone, ghrelin, ghrelin. Ghrelin. Your body's getting, your hypothalamus is getting signals from the hormone ghrelin saying, hey, I'm hungry. We should eat more. But it's also getting signals from another hormone called leptin. Leptin saying, hey, I'm full. We don't need any more food. The whole idea is the body, being the amazing machine that God has given us, is in a constant balance, a rhythmic dance between ghrelin, I'm hungry, and leptin, I'm full. That's the dance that they're in, constantly dancing. What happens is life happens, meaning stress happens, aging happens, hormone shifts, testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, DHEA happens. Sleep deprivation happens. Dieting. Now you're limiting the food you're limiting the intake, which means you're limited on the export of energy, so to speak. When that happens, right, your ghrelin might be kicked up. I'm hungry all the time. Leptin's like, I'm not really active, so you never feel full. So when this happens, we hear people say, just eat less. It's not that easy. Why? Because your biology is telling you need to eat. Now, why is your body sending you stronger and louder hunger signals, telling you that you need to eat right now? It's because it's designed for survival. Your body is not trying to sabotage you. It's thinking it is protecting you. Like kind of in a sweet way, but extremely annoying. That's food noise. That's food noise. That's the hunger system just simply talking too loud. And here's where it really gets interesting. Hunger isn't only about how empty your stomach is. It's also about rewards. There's another system in the brain. It's called the dopamine system. I'm sure you've heard of this before. It's the reward system that's in your brain. It lights up around food. Not because you're like weak or anything. It's because your brain has learned food equals comfort, safety, stability. So when you're stressed, when you're overwhelmed, when you are emotionally drained, your body isn't saying, oh, you need more willpower. No. Your body is saying, hey, remember that thing that you had that made us feel so great? Let's do that again. That's not your failure. That's simply your wiring. And to add a layer on top of all that, when your metabolism slows down, which can happen when your estrogen shifts, when your testosterone runs low, when your thyroid is not working properly, even when you continue to diet, your body may literally respond to turning the hunger up and turning down the energy. Why? Because that's efficiency. That's evolution. That's true survival. Your body is saying to you that on my watch, you're not starving. You will survive this drought, this lack of food. But we're living in a time where we don't have lack of food, so to speak. See, food noise is simply neurochemical. It's hormonal. It's metabolic even. It can be emotional, and it is to a certain degree environmental, but it's all of those things together. When people say, that's just, that's in your head, that's simply just oversimplifying it. There is a biologic reason, a chemical reason that you feel the way you feel. So when somebody has a strong food noise, what we see is truly in their behavior. What will you see in their behavior? You'll see, one, they are constantly grazing. They're always planning their next meal. One thing that even I struggle with it, they have nighttime cravings. There's an intense focus on food. And because of all that, the other side is they start feeling guilty. And when you start feeling guilty, after a while, you start to say, you know what? Screw it. I tried. It didn't work out. I'm just going to keep eating this 1 or 2 or 3 spoonfuls of ice cream. Haagen-Dazs, best ice cream out there. What do? You eat the whole pint. Why? Because you just say, this isn't working for me. Dieting isn't work. A size whatever is not for me. I'm a size plus, that number, so to speak. So for people that have this food noise always running through their head, you will see it through their actions. And to be very honest, that's just exhausting. It's like trying to live your life with a podcast constantly running in your head talking about food. And you're trying not to eat so much food. So then you feel guilt and desire and every other emotion all around food. That's food noise. So what do you do? What's the solution to this? Let's talk about the solution. So let's talk about how to control that hunger noise. Well, when it comes down to it, hunger control doesn't mean suppressing hunger forever. Because hunger is healthy. It's how we survive. We need it. But regulated hunger is what we need. Regulated hunger feels different. Regulated hunger says, I'm hungry. Let's eat. Cool, calm, collected. Food noise says, I'm hungry. So I'm going to think about food all day. I feel a little out of control. I'm frustrated. I'm hungry, but I'm guilty. I'm guilty, so I'm even more hungry. Screw it. These two things are not the same thing. So when we talk about calming hunger, what can we use to actually calm hunger? Well, you can start with the most basic of things, lifestyle changes. Actually, very simply, setting a schedule for food. Then sticking to that schedule. How do you do that? That's where other components come in. Everyone's heard of the Ozempics, the Wegovy's, the semaglutides, tirzepatides, Zepbound, Mounjaro. They're all the same medications. They're GLP-1 agonists. They can help curb that hunger, so the food noise isn't constantly ringing in the back of your head. They can dispel some of that. Why? Because that's literally what this peptide does. It tells your leptin, it's time to kick in. It tells your ghrelin, relax, we got this. Something else does that as well. Something that is free, harder to obtain, but it is 100% free. Better sleep. Get a real 8 hours of sleep. Not eight hours of, I was watching the newest Netflix series that I love so much. and I fell asleep. No, really, you turn off the phone, you turn off the lights, you get REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep. That is the time when the body is in maintenance mode. Autophagy, meaning cleaning up the bad, bringing in the new. Utilizing the stem cells that your body has created. Utilizing the growth hormone that your body only produces at a certain time throughout the day. So sleep 100% is one of the best effective ways of culling the food noise, which means losing weight. Stress regulation. Why stress? Because stress, it seems like there's only two hormones that your body really uses to deal with stress. Number one, adrenaline. And adrenaline is, there's a problem and I need to be able to jump 25 feet in the air. You can't do that. But with adrenaline, maybe you could. The idea is adrenaline is the fight or flight. I need to fight with all my might, or I need to run with all my might. Meaning you're going to do this with all your might. This is what adrenaline helps you do. But it is one of those things that you use when you have no other recourse. The standard recourse the body gives to fight stress is called cortisol. Cortisol is great for you. It works so well. So you see the people that they're in a stressful situation, but they're just dealing with it. That's cortisol. They know how to utilize their cortisol, or their body does rather. So when it comes to stress regulation, if you get stressed out, guess what happens to your body? Your body produces more cortisol. Now, when you produce too much cortisol, you start to see it. Where? In the midsection. You will see your cortisol in the midsection. Why? Because your waist will start to expand. Because too much cortisol leads to belly or mid-ab fat accumulation. So if you're able to regulate your stress, find other ways other than your body's natural way of cortisol to relieve stress, maybe daily workouts, maybe sauna, steam room, massage, breathing, go out in the sun throughout the day, even though it's raining outside. Find ways to de-stress. You will find ways that your body will naturally produce more of its own GLP-1s, and you will start to lose the food noise, and your hunger will come down. Also, something that is relatively easy to do too. Focus on protein. Not simply carbs or snacks, but protein. Why protein? Because protein is going to last much longer in the system. Protein is going to be broken down and utilized. Protein focus. The more protein you eat, the longer it stays in the system, the less hungry you get. And also do things to help cellular energy. The right vitamins, the right nutrients can help that Krebs cycle constantly make cellular energy, which will turn into mechanical energy that helps move muscles and such. The idea is through these steps, you're able to turn down the volume, so to speak, of the food noise. If the food noise is turned down, you're not constantly thinking about food. You don't have to fight yourself all day against your desire to eat. You don't have to feel like food is a mental tug of war. You can actually eat when you're hungry and then move on with your day. Imagine that. Eating without the mental drama of eating. That's the goal. The way to do it, let's do it. Let's say it again. Lifestyle changes. Medical support like the GLP-1s. They work. Better sleep. Find ways to de-stress, so to speak. Stress regulation. Focus your meals with protein. And make sure you have the right supplements giving you the nutrients that you need for cellular energy support. Because when you're able to do all these things, what does that mean? That means your food noise is down and you're able to allow the rest of your biology to take over. Because if you're unable to handle the food noise and you kind of think it's a lack of discipline, or most people tell you it's a lack of discipline, no. It's basically your discipline versus your biology. Let's be honest. Biology is going to win 100% of the time. That's just how this body is made. So instead of trying to out-muscle it, which is the way most diets are set up, it's much more kinder, let's say, much more effective to work with your biology.